Hi, my name is Jennifer Howell, and I'm the Somerset County 4-H agent in work for the University of Maryland, College Park. And today I'm going to show you how to make t-shirt yarn because all of my sewing clubs are home and they need a project where they can find materials in their own house. So if you have a t-shirt that you really use, what you want to do is take your t-shirt and fold it in half. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to cut off the hem. Now, if you really wanted to take the time, you could go through and cut off all of the hem stitching and open it up. But for speed today, I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off. So first thing I'm going to do is cut off the hem. And the idea is we're going to make yarn out of the t-shirt, and then we're going to use the t-shirt to make projects, to make some projects. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, we can use this another way, but just to be really simple, we're going to cut straight across here. I'll go back and cut the others a special way to make yarn out of them. But right now we'll just do this. Okay. Once you have that, what I'm going to do, you see this? We're going to move this down about an inch from the top, and we'll straighten that out to make it a little bit easier to cut. So what I'm going to do, see how that's about an inch lower than the rest of it? I'm going to cut this about 3/4 of an inch, about 3/4 of an inch strips, maybe 3/4 to an inch. And I'm going to go all the way to the top. But not to the edge. I'm going to cut the first, oops, it's a little bit close. Pull that down a little bit more so I don't make that mistake again. Stand up and get a different view. Okay. All right. There we go. Right to the edge, but not cutting all the way through. I've been looking up some things that we can make with this t-shirt yarn. There's some projects where you can make a wrist, you can make a woven wrist bracelet. There are also projects where you can make some nice headbands or necklaces. Your imagination is really your limit here. Right now it doesn't look like much, but the t-shirt material is such that when you tug on it, it will actually roll up on itself and look sort of like a finished yarn project, which is why they call it t-shirt yarn. Just a few more cuts here and then I'll show you how to make this a continuous piece. Not going all the way to the edge is critical in being able to do that. Some people don't use t-shirts with writing on it, but my whole idea in recycling the t-shirts is to use the t-shirt. So I'm not so fussy about it having writing or not. Again, that would be your own personal preference. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this up and show you how to make this one continuous piece. It's all in the way that you cut. You can hold this down on the table if you want. I'm doing this just to make it to where you can see it easier. So what I'm going to do, that first piece I messed up, it's a little too close, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Okay. Now, starting from this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut from this opening off to the edge, and from then on I'm going to go from this one diagonally to the one next to it. And what that will do is that will enable it to be one finished continuous piece. So I'm going from here a little bit diagonally to the next piece. Again, diagonally to the next piece. Not sure who thought of this the first time, but it was a great idea. And it prevents this from just being thrown away in the trash. It's always nice to be able to recycle things. Our landfills are filling up with fabrics. Thousands of tons of waste. Okay, now what you do, you've got a continuous piece, and what we'll do is we're going to, before we ball this up, you actually take this and you tug on it. And when you tug on it, it sort of rolls around onto itself. Sort of creates like a little bit of a yarn. So we're going to do that. I won't make you watch the whole thing, but we're going to do this through the whole length, and then I'm going to roll it up in a ball. And the next time you see me, we'll make another project. Thank you.